Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon and thank you for joining us on this Thursday. I'm Jordan Fremstead. Labor Day weekend is one of the nation's busiest travel weekends, as about a third of Americans plan to travel for the Labor Day holiday. Costs for the end of summer vacation are coming down, but disruptions are still an issue. Elise Preston has the story.
Ashlyn Schaefer did plenty of research to find the best deal for her trip to New York.
I booked early, so that helped. I also took a red eye, so that helped cut down some of the cost.
Airline ticket prices are getting cheaper.
Airfare prices are the lowest that they've been since February of this year.
Haley Berg is with the travel site Hopper.
We saw airfare really take off this spring and summer, with prices peaking over $400 per ticket. But airfare in August is down to about $286 per round trip ticket, and that's below 2019 prices.
The travel app Hopper predicts close to 13 million Americans will fly during the Labor Day weekend. For frequent flyer Eris Marganon, it's already been a summer of travel issues.
We did get like 3 flights delayed.
And we expect that to continue through Labor Day weekend. Today, about 1 in 4 flights are being delayed on departure, and about 3 to 4% of flights are being canceled.
Experts say booking the earliest flight out in the morning can help you avoid delays, and they advise getting a direct flight so you don't run the risk of missing a connection. Most Labor Day travelers will drive and are seeing some relief at the gas pump. The national average for a gallon is down more than $1 from June's record highs.
I haven't seen prices like that since, last year.
Hopper says car rental prices are down about 20% in the past 2 months, but still higher than last year. People who can vacation after Labor Day may find some good deals. Travel experts expect prices to drop in September and October, then go back up before the holidays. Elise Preston, CBS News, LaGuardia Airport, New York.
The busiest days to fly, according to Hopper, are today and tomorrow.
Well, we're off to yet another beautiful start here to the afternoon here on this Thursday. Only a couple of clouds in the sky here this afternoon, but other than that, things remain pretty quiet. Our local satellite and radar picture showing a few clouds here moving in from the west at this time, but other than that, things remain pretty dry, and CityCam 8 is confirming that nicely for us. Only seeing some high-level cirrus clouds as we head into the early afternoon hours now, and current temperatures are into the 80s. Some spots are still a little cooler than others, into the 70s, like Sparta at 77 degrees. It's 82 in Eau Claire, 83 in Black River Falls, 79 just shy of 80 in Viroqua, and 76 further west in Preston. Here's a look at the hourly forecast throughout the rest of the day. Partly cloudy conditions and a pretty warm day for this time of year, with highs approaching the mid-80s this afternoon under those partly cloudy weather conditions. But stay tuned, though. We'll have more details. Plus, for the forecast, I'll let you know if there's any rain here that could be on the way. Jordan?
Thanks a lot for the update, Derek. Well, today marks the beginning of another year for the La Crosse School District. The sound of laughter and excitement filled the air as parents and school buses dropped their kids off at Southern Bluffs Elementary this morning. As a new school year begins at Southern Bluffs, Principal Maggie Main will also be beginning her first as part of the La Crosse School District.
But it just feels like the few parent engagement nights that I have been a part of here, everyone's super excited. There's kind of a fresh new energy. It really involved coming back to school this year.
Main was the principal at Jefferson Elementary in Winona, Minnesota before heading across the river to La Crosse. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers announced today that students across 16 school districts statewide will benefit from more advanced manufacturing training thanks to grants from the Wisconsin Department of Workforce Development. More than $414,000 in grant money will help students prepare for high-demand job opportunities. The West Salem School District will be receiving $46,000 to go toward new welding equipment to help expand its metals lab courses. With the completion of its first stretch from East to West Avenue, La Crosse Street is back open temporarily following the end of Labor Day weekend. La Crosse Street will again be closed as construction on Phase 2 will begin. Phase 2 of the project will stretch from East Ave to Hillview Ave. If you've registered for September's Steppin' Out in Pink event at Riverside Park, you can pick up your t-shirt. Steppin' Out in Pink is a fundraising walk for all ages and abilities to help raise money for breast cancer research. This year's shirt design is designed to to specifically change things up.
All of the apparel is different. We kind of keep things fresh throughout the years, and of course our t-shirts are completely different. We went with a brighter color pink this year to really pop at Riverside Park.
Change is a good thing. You can pick up your shirt at the Onalaska Support Services building between 7:30 in the morning and 5:30 in the evening. Some new footage released just today showing a large explosion in Ukraine's southern town of Enerhodar, which is not far from a nuclear power plant that has lately been experiencing issues. The footage comes shortly after a team of UN experts planned a safety inspection visit to that nuclear power plant today. Oh, in case you missed it, the Monroe County Dog Shelter is piling up with dogs awaiting adoption. The story of how one dog finally found a home after the break.
Did you know Tim Michaels pledged to cut millions from public schools?
We're already throwing so much money at education.
He'll drain classrooms and gut school funding. Is that the kind of divisive radical you want as your governor?
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
My wife and I worked hard for decades. We thought our retirement was secure.
But inflation is changing everything. Gas, groceries. It's hard for retirees on fixed incomes. But I'm even more worried about the debt we're leaving our grandchildren.
Senator Ron Johnson understands we must get spending under control.
And he's working to stop the waste in Washington.
Tell Senator Johnson to keep fighting for Wisconsin seniors and the next generation.
When the insurance company knows that Bygoff and Rohde is on the other side, they know they're in for a fight. They know that if they're not being fair with our client, they're going to find themselves in court, which is the last place they want to end up. So many attorneys will take in a case, but they won't go to court. That's the only way you can hold an insurance company accountable to make certain that you're getting the compensation that you deserve for the injuries you've suffered. And that's how Bygoff and Rohde gets results for its clients.
Next, Drew, Ava DuVernay's groundbreaking new superhero.
I fell in love with the image of this black teenager who is a Superman stan. She's like him in more ways than she knows.
Plus, Scream's Jack Quaid and Drew's dating news. 2/3 of couples use baby talk. I'd literally be like, zip it and leave. Next, Drew.
Did you know Tim Michaels supports allowing teenagers to buy AR-15s with no waiting period?
I throw guns.
Teenagers with assault weapons. Is that the kind of divisive radical you want as your governor?
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
The Monroe County Dog Shelter is nearly always full with surrenders and strays. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen has the story of one dog who waited 5 months to find her forever home.
The Monroe County Dog Shelter is nearly full every day.
Anytime an animal needs a place to go, we'll take them in.
Filled with adult dogs and senior dogs like Molly, who arrived at the shelter in March.
She was a staff favorite immediately. She was this goofy old lady with these rickety hips, but she still insisted on playing tug of war.
The shelter is also full of volunteers like Stephanie.
I say they help me, as much as I help them, so.
Who keep this place running because they love what they do. Hi, sweet babies. And the dogs they care for.
She does her little senior dog prance when you come in the door, and it's just the best thing to see.
Stephanie fell head over heels and wanted to bring Molly home, but Stephanie lived in an apartment.
I always told myself, once I close on my house, if she's still there, we're gonna take her.
Sweet dogs like Molly don't usually stick around. But this 10-year-old American Bulldog became a shelter regular for no fault of her own.
She was actually adopted and returned 3 times.
Molly didn't find her forever home until Stephanie did.
I got the text message, I closed on a house, I would like to come adopt Molly, and there was no question.
When Stephanie came to take Molly, There was no question. This shelter goodbye was forever.
But knowing that like we're providing her a retirement home, like that's really special, I think, for us and for her.
And this new home was forever too. In Sparta, Emily Haugen, News 8 Now.
Amber posted a full video of Molly's shelter goodbye on Facebook. We have that link on our website at news8000.com. Well, the legend lives to fight another day. Serena Williams is into the third round of the women's singles draw at the U.S. Open. What she has to say about these exciting moments when we come back.
It's Throwback Thursdays at Hy-Vee. This Thursday, buy one, get one free on Nori Sushi Standard Rolls. And get Johnsonville Smoked Links or Rope Sausage, only $2.99. Thursday only. And visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
Complete your update at Menards. Morton Water Softeners help you enjoy the benefits of soft water with softer skin and cleaner clothes. Manage your water smarter with Morton's Look Ahead technology. It learns and predicts your water needs, saving you money. Continue your update with the perfect bathroom products from Max. Max has more than 1,000 shower doors, bathtubs, and shower kits to add luxury to your life. Save 11% on Max bathroom products and Morton Water Softeners.
Save big money at Menards.
Look, we knew the other side would make up lies about me to scare you. Now they're claiming I want to defund the police and abolish ICE. That's a lie. I'll make sure our police have the resources and training they need to keep our communities safe. And that our communities have the resources to stop crime before it happens. I'll bring back manufacturing. And I'll pass a middle-class tax cut. And if that's too scary for Washington, then so be it. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Dings, dents, scratches, big crunches. You know where to bring them. Pischke Motors Collision Center on 2nd Street in downtown La Crosse. When you've got a crew of professional body and paint technicians like ours, you provide them with the latest in repair equipment. And that's what we've done in this state-of-the-art, environmentally friendly facility. We have customer drive-in lanes, soft touch, 24-hour car wash. So when the dings, dents, scratches, and even the big crunches happen, bring them to Pischke Motors Collision Center on 2nd Street in downtown La Crosse.
This Thursday, one day only, earn a 40-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver. For every $60 you spend, that's a 40-cent fuel saver. This Thursday, one day only. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
Although Serena Williams plans on evolving from tennis, she is not going down without a fight. The tennis legend pulled off yet another win last night in 3 sets against the second-ranked player in the world. Bradley Blackburn has more from the National Tennis Center in Queens, New York.
A deafening roar from the crowd in Flushing Meadows, thinking it might be watching Serena Williams' final match of her legendary singles career. But Serena had other plans.
Williams takes 5 games to 3 final sets.
In her second-round match, Serena notched a win over number 2 seed Anett Kontaveit of Estonia in front of a record crowd for a U.S. Open night session, beating the previous mark set Monday during her first-round match.
I think these moments are clearly fleeting. So for me, it's really about having a little embrace, but also understanding that I'm here to focus, and do the best that I can this time.
Fans who could not be among those witnessing the action inside the stadium watched on screens just outside, eager to be part of the moment.
This is, history in the making. She's a good role model for women, and she's an excellent player.
Just last month in an essay for Vogue, Serena wrote she plans to evolve away from tennis and focus more on her family and business interests. In that same essay, she thanked golf great Tiger Woods for encouraging her to return to the court after a year away. Tiger was among the famous faces in the crowd cheering Serena on.
Just so many questions, and when you can rely on someone like that, I mean, my goodness, he's Tiger Woods. It just was really helpful to get clarity.
Serena's 23 Grand Slam titles are already the most in the Open era. She takes her next step towards 24 on Friday against Australia's Isla Tomljanovic. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, Flushing Meadows, New York.
Before her Friday third-round match, Serena plays a doubles match tonight, teaming up with her sister Venus. The duo has won 14 major doubles titles together. With that in mind, we send you to break with a live look through CityCam 8. Derek has our forecast coming up next.
Like most people, I bust my butt day in and day out. I earn every dime of my paycheck. It's the Wisconsin way.
But Governor Tony Evers supports paying welfare benefits to people who won't work, even after they turn down job offers.
That's a disgrace.
That's a disgrace.
It's a slap in the face to hardworking people like us.
Tony Evers should know better.
Tony Evers should know better, but he doesn't.
Tony Evers, our failed liberal governor.
It's the Bobby Bones Show right here on Kicks 106.3. Reed and Chelsea are up right after me at 10:30.
Okay, Reed, it's time to say thanks.
What did I do now?
Not you.
Grant?
No, Reed, it's time to thank our listeners for making Kicks 106.3 the highest rated country station in La Crosse County.
Kicks 106.3.
Thanks, La Crosse County.
You're not always going to be here, but you always have this. Whether you're here, or anywhere really, the News 8000 app lets you stay updated on your time. Get it today so you can have here.
Classic Antique and Collector Car Auction, Winona, Minnesota, October 7th and 8th. Everyone welcome is a buyer, seller, or spectator. Midwest's largest collector car auction. Consign now and turn your classic into cash. Find out more at RemlingerAuctions.com or call 507-450-3173 today. RemlingerAuctions.com.
Aleve X. It's fast, powerful, long-lasting relief with a revolutionary rollerball design. Because with the right pain reliever, life opens up. Aleve it and see what's possible.
CityCam 8 is brought to you by The Board Store. Are new windows in your future? We're a Pro Via Platinum dealer with certified installers. We'll help you find the best style, color, and glass options for your budget. Download the News 8000 First Alert Weather app from your app store today. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Our community, your station.
Heat waves are pounding parts of California as the homeless in Los Angeles are feeling the heat. Cold water is a precious resource for the homeless in the city of Los Angeles, as much of Southern California is baking under excessive heat temperatures. Tents line Skid Row as thousands are without access to air conditioning or refrigerators. The cooling centers that they have relied on for years have closed due to COVID-19 restrictions.
And it's super hot out here. Man, please get out, get some water, bring some, if you can, freeze it overnight or something like that, so it can be kind of really cold. So when you come out here in the daytime, you'll see people smiling like, yes, got some ice water.
Excessive heat watches will take effect later in the week in the San Francisco Bay Area, the Sacramento Valley, and elsewhere in Northern California.
Well, we're pretty warm ourselves here, at least for this time of the year in the upper Midwest. We'll get to that here in a second. But first, I want to show you CityCam 8 time lapse because we did have a lot of fog here to start us off early this morning. In fact, it really reduced our visibilities quite a bit in areas like La Crosse County, where we didn't really see anything too much in front of us, which is why hopefully you took it easy there on your morning commute. But then that fog here kind of lifted out as we head toward about the 8:30 to 9 a.m. hour or so. And now we're just left over with mainly partly cloudy weather conditions rolling their way in across the area. It's 83 degrees currently in La Crosse with a light south wind at 8 miles an hour. Our river stage is at 5.74 feet and dropping. Our current temperatures now are into the 80s. It's 82 in La Crosse and 83, or 82 I should say in Eau Claire, 83 in La Crosse and 80 degrees down south in Viroqua, 82 in Winona and 84 in Black River Falls. We're seeing temperatures down south, 82 in Prairie du Chien. Forecast highs today will rise into those mid to upper 80s. It's going to be a hot day today in Eau Claire, 87 degrees. I expect La Crosse to be at 88 this afternoon, with Sparta at 85 degrees today and Winona checking in around 84 this afternoon as well. Today's a bit of a unique date, September 1st, and that means that it's the first day of meteorological fall in the northern hemisphere. This is all based on a temperature cycle, but you may heard the astronomical fall term. Well, that begins a little bit later this year on the 22nd, and that's based on the position in relation to the sun here as far as planet Earth is concerned. So there's a little bit of a difference here, and we're also watching some clouds here as well kind of take over the skies beginning because of a south wind here just off to the south of us, pumping in some moisture for us to work with. So that's why we're kind of expecting a little bit of cloud development here throughout the day. 85 degrees at 3 o'clock. 5 o'clock, we're also at 85 degrees. 7 p.m. partly cloudy skies and temperatures dropping just a bit to about 81 degrees as we wrap up the day. Let's talk about what's happening on Sky Tracker, and you can see that south wind will continue to influence us throughout the day today. Those clouds here will continue to affect much of central Wisconsin as well. We do expect some changes, though. You can see this line of clouds and even some rain showers. Most of the showers and storms will be well off to the northeast of us. That's all thanks to a cold front expected to impact the area by tomorrow night, and that may give us our next best chance of rain to work with, and also helping to cool down the temperatures thanks to a north wind that will be setting up here as we head into the weekend. And that's why our temperatures are expected to go down here, which we'll get to your 8-day in a second. But for tonight, 68 degrees and warm, partly cloudy, south wind still in place. Tomorrow, 87 degrees, partly cloudy, an isolated thunderstorm or two is possible. South to southwest winds at around 10 to 20 miles an hour. Check out your next 8 days, and you'll see that we will be looking at some cooler readings for this weekend. In fact, I expect highs to drop into the mid to upper 70s behind that front, and again, we'll be watching for that chance of storms on Friday. The rest of next week looks mainly sunny, and high temperatures pick back up into the 80s yet again, Jordan.
All right, sounds good. Yep. Thanks a lot, Derek. Well, the return to Middle Earth begins tomorrow with the Rings of Power, the newest story in the Lord of the Rings saga. We'll have more when we return.
Where's the best place for local, fresh, quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $4.99 per pound or 85% lean for $4.69 per pound. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market.
Bathrooms, more choices at lower prices. A one-stop shop for bath remodeling. Beautiful, easy care acrylic. Solid surface or full tile for your tub or shower. Vanities, sinks, toilets, flooring, and lighting for a full remodel. Skilled designers, carpenters, plumber, and electricians on staff, and a design center to explore the possibilities. Your one-stop shop for bath remodeling and other home improvements. More choices at lower prices. The Board Store, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
Like most people, I bust my butt day in and day out. I earn every dime of my paycheck. It's the Wisconsin way.
But Governor Tony Evers supports paying welfare benefits to people who won't work, even after they turn down job offers.
That's a disgrace.
That's a disgrace.
It's a slap in the face to hardworking people like us.
Tony Evers should know better.
Tony Evers should know better, but he doesn't.
Tony Evers, our failed liberal governor.
The Cooley Recovery Center presents the 2022 Home Run for Recovery 10K Road Race and the 5K Honor Run Walk. The Cooley Recovery Center is the only nonprofit organization in the area that provides ongoing support and education for those affected by addiction. The 5K Honor Run Walk and 10K Road Race is to honor those we may have lost to the disease of addiction, who are currently struggling in active addiction, and those that are thriving in recovery. The Home Run for Recovery, Copeland Park, La Crosse, Sunday, September 4th.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our Fall Freezer Filler Bundle. Call and order yours today. Eat healthy, shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Download the News 8000 app today. Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
If you've been missing Orcs and Elves, Friday, that's tomorrow, marks the return to Middle Earth. The Rings of Power is the prequel to The Lord of the Rings, set thousands of years before the first Hobbit story. It covers the rise of the Dark Lord Sauron and the creating of the One Ring. The first 2 episodes arrive Friday on Amazon Prime. Derek has the final word with your forecast next.
I'm Ben. I've been here since December 2021. I'm a welder brazier on the assembly line. I love working at Trane because I love welding, and every day I come in, I get to learn something new, and I get to keep getting better at my job. I love my schedule at Trane. I work 4-10s with the possibility of overtime on the weekends, which is nice because it just gives me the ability to keep welding, which is something that I love doing. If you've had an interest in welding, whether you have experience or not, Trane's the place because you can go to their 2-week course. They'll teach you everything you need to know, and you can come out on the floor and hang out with me.
Waiting for a great deal on furniture? Well, this is it. Slumberland Furniture has savings up to 50% off list prices, or in some cases, even more, at our Labor Day sale on now. Shop our big selection of sectionals, sofas, recliners, dining, and bedrooms. And shop the deals that are up to 50% off. Mattresses too, with some up to 50% off. Don't forget, mattress shopping is uncomplicated and fast, only at Slumberland. Come see how. Shop the huge Labor Day sale on now.
Listen to this sweet deal. Ron Johnson used his office to scoop up millions for himself. Like how Johnson secured a special tax break that benefited his own business.
Did my business benefit? Sure.
The tax break helped Johnson double his wealth. And the cherry on top? It's helped make him the 5th richest senator in Washington. Ron Johnson's not looking out for Wisconsin. He's out for himself. DSCC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Save 11% on your flooring update at Menards. Get an elegant, timeless look or a bold and contemporary style with our great selection of durable, waterproof vinyl plank flooring. Shaw Vinyl Plank Flooring is easy to install and 11% off. You can add comfort to any room with new carpet. It's soft and luxurious and available in numerous styles and colors that work with any decor. Right now, save 11% on carpet from Marquee Industries.
Save big money at Menards.
The First Alert Weather app. Stay ahead of the storm. See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page or find us at news8000.com.
Only a few clouds here for the afternoon today. Other than that, the skies are looking good and sunny. As we head into tomorrow, maybe run into a shower or storm as a cold front is entering the region. And then behind that front, our temperatures drop into the mid to upper 70s this weekend behind it. And as we head into next week, temperatures will rebound into the 80s under mainly sunny weather conditions with lows in the 50s and 60s.
I'm at home. We appreciate it as always. We'll see you right back here tonight at 5 o'clock. Have a great day.